Hey there berries, welcome to another episode of Unranked the Diamond, episode 18, coming off of the Brom game from yesterday. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be recording two videos, because there's going to be a lot of housework done in my house tomorrow, so there'll be lots of banging and stuff, so I thought, rather than streaming or making a video tomorrow with lots of banging going on in the background, giggity, I'll record 2 episodes today while I can, so that the audio isn't impacted for tomorrow's episode. So I'm doing 2 episodes, recording 2 episodes today, but I'll release them one at a time. So to this one we're playing Nami. We've played a few tank supports recently, and I kind of didn't want to have to play another tank support. Wanted to kind of go back more towards, what I'm good at core fundamentally. I was kind of worried that the enemy team was going to take an Annie support as well. I also kind of wanted to lean a little bit towards Senna to maybe try and get some carry games going, but I was kind of aware that this could be an Annie support, and it is. And it's one of the things that I mentioned in my support tier list a little while ago. I haven't seen it, I haven't tried it. In terms of Annie support, I did do a game of Annie mid on this account actually in ranked flex, and she seemed like she had pretty good base value numbers. But since then, Aurelion Sol and Annie did get hotfix nerfed. I can't remember quite what the Annie nerfs were. I think they reduced the amount of AP ratio on her E, which is the shield. But apart from that, I don't think she got nerfed too much. I think the Aurelion Sol nerfs were bigger. We'll have to see how it goes. The Annie shield is going to complement the Zeri quite nicely. And then you got the stuns that we need to be careful about in terms of like burst damage overlap. So there are some things here to be scared of, and I think Annie level 6 could be quite scary. But if we don't int, we should be fine, right? I think we should be fine. I'm not 100% sure about cheesing in the brush, if I'm completely honest, but we shall see how it goes. Press that button. There we go. They seem to have known. Yeah, that was wooded. So the thing is that Annie's auto attack range is actually pretty far. So we're doing a pretty good job on the harassment already. Annie took Relic Shield, I'm assuming, so that her Q wouldn't be... she could stack up her Q to get the passive ready. Oh no. And then Lucian flashed on the spot. Fantastic. Yeah, what an oof that was. I've hit them both. So if Ekram can grab the Annie there. Nice. I got double assist. I'm gonna just recall off of that. Okay, good job Hecarim for cleaning that mess up that Lucian made. But that's the kind of thing that we do need to be a bit wary about. That Annie doesn't have Hex Tech Flash, so that is something that I would personally look at running if I was doing Annie support. Would be a Hex Tech Flash, so that get brush control and then use that as a way to potentially engage. So technically we're still going to be like weaker down here because, you know, CS on the Zeri and a kill on the Zeri too. But at least Hecarim is going to be quite strong. That's something, I guess. Hecarim's looking like he's wanting to come down for another play. Would love to hit level up here. I don't have my 3. No, I do. Sorry, used the wall to get away. If I was maybe level 3, I could have maybe tried to predict the the wall slide from Zeri, whatever it's called. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. Try and prevent the Zeri from getting XP and stuff. Okay. I mean, every time I get to poker like this, I'm getting resources. They might try and freeze it here. It is looking like that is probably going to be the case. Although Annie just recleaved the whole thing. So maybe they aren't looking to freeze. Lucian managed to pick up a kill that time. So now we're ahead in terms of gold bot side. Hecarim's done a really good job for us. We should be okay-ish until Annie hits 6. And then that's going to be kind of another scary spike. I think once Annie hits 6 and has flash up, I'm just gonna have to play pretty far back and let Lucian take most of the damage. But the thing is, if they can't kill us in one set of burst, like with Annie using everything and then Zeri like committing, if they can't kill us in the first couple of seconds, I think we can turn it. Annie's roaming to mid. I don't have a standard ward to put in the river. That's gonna make it go all the way around, I think, now. And he's going back mid. Oh no. Alright, Annie's not gonna be able to do too much. She's got like basically no mana. And I just took away the berries away from her. Nice. We can definitely get some damage done to this turret. I was hoping to try and get a play. Unfortunately, Lucian was a bit hesitant to go for it. I'm a level down here. Okay, I bubbled one. I'm gonna have to flash that. I should have. Okay. No. Let's retake my ulti. I had my W ready, but I didn't want to like stand still and get into get range. I thought they would. I didn't realize that would actually kill me. Did what? How much damage to me? 171. I swear it said it did like 200 damage. I guess the Hex Tech Alternator maybe have come back online or something. Oh no, Dark Harvest. That would have been it. Yeah, that was a bit scuffed because I bubbled the Annie, so I thought the Lucian was going to commit, and then he didn't quite commit, and then he then committed, and then it was like we were all over the place. But at least Annie has no flash. I mean, that's the main thing. Annie no flash is pretty huge in terms of the engage that she can provide her team. Ooh. Blind a double bubble. Nice. That slows him into lane a little bit.
Enemy killing spree.
Okay, so this Zed is going to be pretty strong.
Sure as the tides.
Our solo lanes are quite far behind him, and we need to get somehow further ahead in these solo lanes. Silas is top side, so we need to try and look to win a 2v2 here. I'm going to be last person to hit 6 here. Okay, Annie's already on half HP. That's a good Lucian key there too. We need to get plates here. We have to. I'm not sure exactly where Zed is, but we Lucian's gonna have ulti in a second. Oh no, dude. Yeah, there's nothing I could do to help the Lucian. I don't have my ulti to disengage the Zeri, especially when she flashes forward like that. But the Lucian's taking... He lost like half his HP from turret. We would have been fine in the actual 2v2, but if the turret is going to be bashing down on Lucian like this is not going to work. Like, we needed to get ahead here, and now we're not ahead in bot lane, especially after the Hecarim ganks. Hecarim's quite strong in himself, but like it's kind of appalling stuff. I might be able to get like an ulti off here, but we might be missing mid lane. Okay, there's like 4 people down here. Don't go back in, my dude. You nuts. I only missed the ulti, thank God. Jesus. Try and top up the Lucian up a little bit here. And Annie has no ulti. I guess they're going for dragon. Try and see if there's any wards down here that need clearing. There's nothing in the lane. But at least they sort of wasted some of their time by spending 4 people down bot side, but Lucian's back up to 4 HP at least. Silas is in our jungle. We can play this. I think we can play this. Zeri's going to be a little bit late to this. The heck from dying that fast is no, that's not gonna work. I think Zeri's shield bow is on cooldown right now. You need to hit this wave so they can't dive us as easily. Why on earth is Aurelia? Yeah. I don't know why Aurelia's going into 4 people like that. Okay, Zeri died. I don't know if shield bow came back off cooldown or not. I know the Annie stun that was quite... Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. Nothing I can really do to get away from that one. Oh, just a really frustrating like game. Like Lucian's made a lot of mechanical errors down here, and there's nothing I can really do to kind of make up for it. Like the level 2 flashing on the spot. Luckily we had Hecarim coming down, but then it's just like him taking too many tower shots at one of the times, and then going in at awkward moments, and it's just been... It's not like I can roam anywhere else. Our mid lane is giga far behind. I can maybe put some wards down to try and help Aurelia from like falling giga far behind, but now our jungle's not ahead anymore. Yeah. This Herald is absolutely awful. pretty much no reason to freeze this wave. Zed's gone down bot, and Zed will obviously kill the Lucian. Okay, Annie missed up her ulti. Flash. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna have Zed on my ass. It's a shame I really wasn't able to kind of close up that gap and help me out there. I mean, this last like couple of games just felt impossible. Like games that are over completely at laning phase. Just feels really, really bad. Because like if we can somehow manage to get to mid game, I think we're okay. But now we're looking at like levels. Hecarim's 3 levels behind after grabbing those 2 early kills. I'm kind of surprised he wasn't able to use the 2 kills that he managed to obtain bot side to get some pressure elsewhere. Yeah, I mean 2 of their team have 900 gold bounties. Zeri has now got a 600 gold bounty. Like I think here like Annie's done like an okay job playing like Nami Support, but it's more like Lucian's just not playing that great. And it's just opened up opportunities for him just to fall over and die. Like maybe we can grab a Herald here. If we can get a Herald, it's like a little bounty for us to get a tiny bit of gold back into the game. But Zed's here now. And look at that. Oh my god, dude. That's not even... Okay. Good double bubble, but GP didn't survive the initial. Oh my god. Heal use. Don't have like anti-heal. Not much I can do. The Herald is going to get a tier 3. I mean, I think I played that situation there and that specific team fight like pretty nicely, but the deficit is just so far behind that even if you play perfect, he's going to die still. Yeah. Okay, that's a bunch of gold at least for Lucian. Lucian grabs 1k gold, but I'm not sure what kind of benefit we'll get from that. Yeah, Annie's like missed like a lot of tibbers. I think she's missed 3 tibber stuns, which is pretty bad. Which definitely indicates that she's not comfortable playing the champion. Okay, that's another 1,000 gold shot down. Can't reach that, it's just out of range. I might get cut off here. Not sure what's going on with the Solutions build either. He's going like Gale Force, Rapid Fire Cannon. Then he's also got Lethality and no, that Blast Cone ruins everything. They have a Gwen. It looks like Iridia might be getting something here. I'm not really going to do too much here, but we have managed to kill all of them. Zed's in our base looking for picks. Iridia needs to be really careful. Oh, she's dead. I need to try and get some vision at Baron. They'll look to doing it soon. Enemy team has made a few couple mistakes allowing themselves to get picked off. I'm in. Oh man. Yeah. That's a bit right there that I was going to get picked off. We're starting it. Trying to get into a relatively okay position here. Oh my god. Gwen's bubbled there, but got literally nowhere to go. We're getting chased down like crazy. Had to flash away from the Zed. Yeah. They move pretty quickly around. They're a very fast team. A lot of dashes and stuff. I'm almost surprised that if Annie probably should have taken Shirley's this game. Just to be able to keep up and help with the initiation. Oh, smart from Hecarim. Not able to finish off the Zed there. There's another dragon up, but we can barely leave our fountain as it is. I'm not a massive fan of the Solutions build, a Rapid Fire Cannon Gale Force. Enemy team did pick up the dragon. Got no actual vision at Baron, and I'm kind of scared to face check it. I'm having to face check it by myself because Zed's already bot side. Hecarim's dead. They might just go for Baron now then. Yeah, they're already on it. I don't know. Do I bother trying ult stealing it? If I ult steal it, then I bias like another couple of minutes maybe. Well, it's good to know that I can survive an Annie burst. What the? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as soon as Lucian flashed on the spot, like level 1, then you could kind of tell that this game was going to go into this direction. Which is unfortunate. No one's wanting to defend the base. Iridia's done. She's given up. Hecarim's done. He's given up too. I don't think they could have probably defended this Nexus even if they wanted to, but I don't know. It's just another game where it's just kind of give me an 80 carry that can, you know, at least play 80 carry a little bit. At least at this level where people are meant to be like diamond ELO, Lucian's playing way below where he should be. Honestly, it's not good enough. It's definitely not good enough for this ELO. Flashing on the spot and taking like 50% of your damage from turret hits. Yeah, just like messing up like basic like Lucian combos as well. It's definitely not good enough. Hecarim did a really good job for us very early on cleaning up those 2 kills. So even though like Lucian flashed on the spot, we actually had a team lead. But yeah, I think the individual quality was just severely lacking on the whole. The Annie support, I think, could have been... She could have played it way better. She obviously missed like 3 or 4 tibbers. I think Everfrost was bad. I don't think Everfrost is good here. I think she should have just taken Shrillius to speed herself in, to give herself another engage, to then let them just plant down tibbers and then AoE stun or whatever, and then let the team finish up from that. I think she landed maybe 1 or 2 good stuns in lane, but on the whole I thought she was highly irrelevant that game. So I'm not going to necessarily regard that as like a proper Annie support game, especially when the player missed like 3 or 4 tibbers with stunned. It was pretty bad. Someone that can land the tibber stuns though, and go Shrillius to help enable that, then that could have been like an even worse game. I think that would have been quite devastating. I think Annie in that regard would have a great snowball effect. But like the actual combo itself, Annie and Zeri, I don't think was particularly that good. Like Annie was very, very vulnerable early when we did go on to her eventually. It wasn't... There were a couple of times where she walked back into lane and then get put straight down to 50% HP without being able to do anything. But yeah, I don't quite know what happened, because like the Gwen top went 2-5 as well, but the GP went 1-7. So I'm guessing like Hecarim got most of the kills up top side. Because like Gwen looked like she didn't have a good game, but neither did our GP. Mid obviously got devastated as well. And then we had to kind of win it from bot, honestly. We had to. But it's just, I don't know. This build is weird as hell. The Gale Force I can maybe kind of understand to get away from a lot of movement stuff that they have, but then he went into like a serrated Dirk, and then he went into a rapid fire cannon, and then he's just sitting here with a serrated Dirk, and then he's going into IE. It's just a real mess of a build, and he doesn't have tier 2 boots either, so he can't even get away. So he bought the Gale Force to help like get away from some situations, but then he doesn't have the tier 2 boots anyway, so he's not able to maneuver and position properly in the fights anyway. So it's just kind of like, it almost defeats the purpose in my opinion of having the Gale Force. So I don't know, it was a game, but I hope you guys enjoyed it at least anyway. I'm kind of happy that I still played Nami. I think I generally played Nami decently in that game, like from what I had. Like there's literally nothing else I can do. There's some games that I can like find an edge to give us, like, to make up for the fact that we don't have as much of an AD carry, but like the AD carry was just... The map deficit was just too much, and the AD carry was just making too many basic mistakes for me to cover. Like, if it was more advanced mistakes, I could maybe just about cover it. But the basic stuff, like taking turret damage, flashing on the spot, it happens. I get it. Just, you have to do it in my game. Well, I hope next episode is a little bit less... I mean, both the last games, the Brom game and this game, have been over at laning phase, essentially, which has been kind of a shame. Hopefully we get a proper quality laning phase. I don't mind if we lose again. It's just like, I just want a quality balanced game, honestly, because it felt rough. All the best. I hope the next episode goes better, and see you tomorrow.